Hello, my name is Deanna Tucker, and the stigma that we're talking about today is that minorities cannot have mental health issues. And if they do, then they're typically looked upon as having a weakness, or they're just not taken seriously. This stigma typically impacts the community, the minority communities, the Black community, more so in a negative way, because people tend to be angry, they lash out. There's so many negative outcomes that come with not being able to be treated or even knowing that you have a mental illness. With the lack of treatment or even diagnosis, the Black community's crime rates go up, fidelity goes up, and even unemployment rates, because our mental health, the community's mental health is so distraught that they can't even function on their daily basis. And because the lack of income or the lack of insurance, a lot of people are unable to receive any type of diagnosis or any type of treatment for the illnesses they may or may not have. There are a lot of times where people do have mental health illnesses and aren't able to be treated, and so it worsens. But there are a lot of times where people may even need to just have a simple conversation with their father or their mother, something that happened in their childhood that could eliminate a lot of these problems that are affecting the community. There's even a lack of doctors and therapists to even help these minorities in the communities that they live, because a lot of minorities live in poverty or just don't have jobs, or they're working 2 and 3 jobs just to provide for themselves and their families. They don't have enough to go towards treatment or therapy for the mental health, or even the medicines that come with having some mental health illnesses. So that is something that is another factor that is included into the stigma. As stated in the video, many times Black people have to deal with these mental illnesses because they're looked at as weak, or there's nothing wrong, you're being dramatic. But the guy in the video, he said he has problems, he has things that he has never talked about with his father that could really be messing with his head, or messing with the way he reacts to his emotions, or the way that he just thinks on the daily basis. They even stated in the video that you need Jesus. That's not the way to really go about making sure that our minority communities are taken care of correctly, especially when it comes to their mental health. If we find more ways to eliminate these problems starting at the childhood age, then that could decrease the stigma of Black people or minorities in general having mental health illnesses, because we're able to get through them as a child or even growing up. I know it's hard as a Black person to even express emotions, because we're always so worried about everything else. How we're going to eat, how we're going to live, things like that. So it just puts a lot of other stress onto a person that they can't even deal with the mental health issues that they have. All right.